need to vindicate yourself. You don't need to get that person back, get your lick back, as they would say. You don't need to, call up the person that Johnny was cheating on you with and give them the scoop. Don't do anything like that. Because leave it in the Lord's hands and let God deal with it. If you really want these people to learn their lessons, then stay out of it. You are not God. You cannot vindicate yourself. If you do take matters into your own hands, God says, my hands is out of it. So allow the Lord to do his work, right? So it's very interesting. I like to think of this for those of you who have kids, for those parents out there, and for those of you who have multiple kids. How many can say that when you correct your children, you don't correct all of them the same? Why is that? That's not because you love one more than the other, and I'm just going to keep using Sally and Johnny as an example. So you might have a daughter, Sally, and you don't, correct Sally the same way you correct little Johnny when they are misbehaving, right? You have a different method to each child because you know them from birth. You know their personality. You know Sally is very sensitive in nature, but at the same time, she did something wrong and she needs to be corrected. You know little Johnny maybe he's more aggressive. And so for those of you who believe in, spare the rod, spoil the child, you might give little Johnny a little pat, 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 pat on the butt, right? And for the child who may be a little bit more sensitive, you may need to sit that child down and have a word with them. And just by doing that child might just burst out in tears. But the thing is, you have the wisdom and the knowledge to know how to correct each child. Now, how many of you know that this is how God operates with each and every one of us? We are all his creation. We are his children. And he knows what method to use for each person. Now, I was just watching Sarah Jakes, TD Jakes' daughter, and I really love her, by the way.